The Seminoles getting set to take on Missouri in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Lane Hurt here with Associate Head Coach Stan Jones. Coach, last time we talked, you're about to get that film in your hands of Missouri. You got it. You've looked at it. What jumped out at you initially when you watched the Tigers?
Well, they are a team that's very, very conscious of getting the ball inside. They got some big, strong people in the Porter brothers and in Jeremiah Tillman and Reed Nico. We're going to have to do a very good job in our post defense. They have great discipline and spacing in their execution of their offense and the fundamentals of their defense. So we're going to have to do a great job of executing our game plan to try to disrupt that. And they're a talented team. Michael Porter's a legit NBA prospect at a high level. He's an X factor though. He hadn't played, so you really don't know all his tendencies, what he's capable of doing right now. So it leaves a lot of kind of mystery and intrigue for us to try to be calculating on.
Starting with the interior, how has the development of Ike over the past 3 to 4 weeks kind of changed what you guys are able to do defensively inside?
Well, Ike's been through that typical freshman growth period, and he's kind of hit a wall, played pretty good early in the season, hit a little bit of a wall, and now he's come out of that, and he's done a fantastic job defending the rim and protecting our paint in the last few weeks, and that makes a big difference because he is he's a gifted specimen of a young man. He's 7 feet, 245 pounds, very strong, very athletic, and plays very hard. And that just adds a dynamic to our defense that makes it a little harder for people to score against us.
You mentioned Porter, but Cassius Robertson's the guy who's made them go all season, leads the team in scoring, first team All-SEC. What about his game presents challenges?
Well, he's very similar. When our fans that have followed us look, he's very similar to Marquise Reed from Clemson, who's really had a great game against us in the second time we played. And the fact that he can score off the dribble, he can create for himself, moves well without the ball, he can catch and shoot from really great range. So he presents we got to give him a lot of attention. And he's a good player. He's earned the right to be an all-conference player for them, and he'll be a guy we've got to put a lot of emphasis on. The guy that's really hot for them right now, though, is Jonte Porter, Michael Porter's younger brother, who's averaging 21 points a game in the last 3 games. And he's an interesting dynamic. In fact, that he can post you at 6'11", 240, but he's taken 106 threes and been shooting it at a high clip lately. So again, he's another guy that we've got to do a good job trying to disrupt his rhythm. Finally,
for the Seminoles, you've said Florida State's at its best when it's attacking the basket. For a team like Missouri, who's kind of short on players right now, Konzo said they play about 8 right now. Is tempo important for you guys as well to kind of push the tempo the way that you want to?
Well, tempo has always been a big part of this team. I mean, we're better when we're playing fast, and we're better when we're getting out in transition. So we've got to get stops. Our defense and offense need to be connected. Our defense needs to help our offense. Our offense needs to help our defense. And so we've got to be cognizant of not getting ourselves out of rhythm on either end of the floor and trying to use our defense to set up offense. And when they get a little bit of a run, have our offense execute and put them in some situations where they've got to defend a little longer in the shot clock and be really good in our execution.
The Seminoles, they take on Missouri, slated to be the last tip of the first round of the tournament. That's 9:50 Eastern Time, 8:50 local here in Nashville. Of course, we'll have much more coverage of the Seminoles' run in the tournament. For Coach Jones, I'm Lane. Go Noles.